How's it going, my fellow premium Borderlands 4 enjoyers? Are you excited to pay $40 for checks notes? A single repeatable slop Christmas event quest where you get to kill the same 4 or maybe 5 mobs that you have been doing all game long? As a premium customer, God, I love when Randy Pitchford called me a premium customer. It's true, I am so premium, by the way. I am very excited. I think Randy should bump up the price, by the way, for the first bounty pack for $70. True fans will find a way to buy it at the end of the day. I love being premium. I love eating slop, by the way, as it's clearly visible. Man, the regrets that Borderlands 4 fans currently have that still are playing this absolute diabolical mess that got put on 20% off after a week of being sold it's just crazy. And now Christmas is coming and that 50% discount is probably also hot on its trail. Oh man, it is just amazing watching the cope of the Borderlands 4 community at this point as they're slowly realizing, wait a minute, this game's garbage. It's overpriced garbage, in fact, which makes it even worse.
And today I want to talk about the upcoming Christmas DLC, also known as the Bounty Pack number 1. This DLC...
God, don't you just love Rush as a character? His personality is so cool. He gives you food. I can't think of anything else.
It's called How Rush Saved Mercenary Day, and it's centered around a Christmas theme. And I gotta say, there are some goods and there are some bads with it, and I want to talk about that today. First off though, the DLC is not out yet. I have not played it. It doesn't come out for another week. November 20th, 2025. And I guess starting off, let's just go over the...
Hello? The hell was that?
Concerns. Now, I do have the gameplay looping in the background, but in case you haven't seen it, you can go ahead and watch it in the description below. But yeah, at first glance, this DLC just seems like a reskin bunker from the base game. And so my current expectations are not very high for this. I mean, it's possible that they didn't show off any of the really cool stuff in this trailer, but that would be kind of weird to not do for a trailer. So for the most part, the vibes are that we're getting another like bunker area like we have in base game, except there's like Christmas themed things sprinkled around here and there. Now, we don't know for sure yet, but based on...
So, you're getting nothing new. You're getting just stuff, but it maybe has snow particles on it. I don't know about you, but that sounds exactly what I would like. Thank you.
The initial feels, it does seem very simple. And if we're paying about $10 for the bounty pack, I would expect a little bit more than that. Right now on Steam, the bounty pack bundle is $40, and it comes with 4 bounty packs, with this being one of them. So 40 divided by 4, $10 per bounty pack. And then to add...
I love the cope. I absolutely love the cope. Okay, boys. You are paying $40, but you're only going to get 1/4.
To it, we did...
But you're only going to get a 1/4 of the value up front. And then the rest of the 75% of the value is going to be like, you know, in the future. Yeah, in the future. So, hope you're playing in the future, but because that's happening in the future, okay? And it's gonna be great, trust me. Like, this was one event. The next one is gonna be like maybe half an event. It's gonna be great. Don't worry about it, man. The absolute cope of yeah. But you're actually you're paying $40, but actually think of it only as $10 because you're not even getting the full experience just yet. This is the greatest level of cope. Borderlands 4 is beyond saving at this point. Like, everything about their business decisions, their DLCs, their everything is just as scummy as it honestly can be, it looks like.
See at the end of the trailer that we are getting a boss, and the boss seems to be one of the warden-type enemies in the game, the Order faction. So it's not exactly something new. I mean, mechanically, he might be different.
Guys. $10 technically, if you really think about it. And you get an opponent that you have already faced, and it's probably going to be bad. Now I don't know. They should have just said that this is like 800% value, like Diablo Immortal, and at least it would have been funnier.
There might be like different attacks and whatnot we can dodge, but visually it's not really looking too fresh. So yeah, those are my main concerns for this DLC coming up. I'm hoping it's more than it seems, but I'm not gonna hold my breath to it. Going back to Borderlands 2, like we got the Mercenary Day DLC for that game, the Headhunter pack, and it was said on Twitter that these bounty packs are similar in size to a Headhunter from Borderlands 2. Now I'm gonna try my best to keep this completely unbiased.
Similar.
I'm taking off my nostalgia glasses. But the Borderlands 2 Mercenary Day Headhunter pack had new enemies, the snowmen, right? The Yetis, I mean, they were reskinned bullymongs, right? They just had horns or whatever. So to be fair, that was a reskin, just like we had for this bounty pack coming up with the Order enemies, right? We had one big mission for it, with one side mission. The main mission was good, the side mission was pretty lackluster. You deliver presents, fight a few, like, loader bots, which are reskins.
How much did that cost, though? That's, like, the real question that I want to ask. How much did that cost?
And then that's the mission. You got a big boss fight, Tender Snowflake, that was awesome. New enemy, new mechanics, loved it. You can't forget, you had a whole entire new map that was completely different from, like, the base game. And then at the very end, you had a big loot chest farm, which is repeatable, really fun. So it had a lot of good, and then a little bit of meh kind of stuff in it, the reskin stuff. Oh, and you can't forget, it's just a one-time mission, you can't repeat it. So after you beat it, it's just farm snowman, get your loot chest. Now, going back to Borderlands 4, the Rush Mercenary Day DLC.
Okay, so the bar is not exactly high. But will Gearbox go past that bar? No, they're probably going to find a way to lower the bar even more. You gotta love it.
It's not confirmed, but I would assume that it would be repeatable due to the fact that we have mission replay in the game, right? So if you wanted to redo the mission, you would have the option, hopefully. And then also, I don't know where to throw this in for the commentary, but the bounty pack being $10 and the Headhunter pack in Borderlands 2 being $5, it's double the price, so I wouldn't say I would expect double the content.
It would be $5, but we have to understand the tariffs. Tariffs. It was tariffs. It was tariffs all along. Without tariffs, it would be actually $4. Unless you're a premium player and you want to play that $10, but actually it's $40. I can't. So you can only buy this thing for $40, and you're like, and you're unironically saying you're actually only paying $10. No, just stop.
I mean, I would hope it's more, but factoring in inflation and stuff, I'm not gonna get into numbers.
Oh yeah,
I hope it's a little bit more.
Inflation. Tariffs and inflation. Holy. Have you seen the price of eggs?
I mean, this is paid content. It has to be worth paying for. But we'll have to wait until we actually play it to see if it's worth the price. Alright, with that out of the way, let's talk about the good. They did give us a small info chart for what we should expect for the DLC, including...
Oh boy.
4 new weapons, 5 weapon skins, 4 cosmetics.
Whoa! 4 new weapons? I can almost count the 4 on my hand. Shit.
Heads, 2 Echo attachments, 4 Echo 4 drone skins, 4 Ball Hunter skins, and 5 vehicle skins. So 4 brand new weapons and a bunch of cosmetics. Now, cosmetics are cool, but like once you have them, you just...
Man, for $10? Shit, make it $15 at this point.
Have them forever. So that part of it will not be infinitely repeatable for playable content, but the 4 new weapons are going to be repeatable. You might notice there it says re-rollable legendary gear. Not refarmable, re-rollable. That is because if you look at the very bottom, it is a vault card. That is how we're getting the gear for this DLC. The only thing we can really go off of is Borderlands 3 with the vault cards we have for that game. And basically, any form of XP you earn went into your vault card. You get enough XP, you get a loot crate, you open it, and then you get a chance for a key. And with enough keys, you can purchase the new items in the game, or you can purchase the cosmetics. You pick and choose what you want to unlock.
Wait, this sounds like something that they're gonna just sell you the ability to fast track this, honestly, at this point.
Going back to Borderlands 4, I don't know if they're going to be doing that same system, but maybe they will. If that's the case, you get XP in the game, you unlock your new items, and then that's the gameplay loop. Now, we don't know if they're going to take a different approach on this. I would assume they would to like differentiate it from BL3. So maybe you have to earn XP within the DLC itself, like not in the base game. And then from there, you can like, you know, purchase your items in game. One thing I did notice during the trailer was that the enemies were dropping presents. We don't know if that was part of the mission
Whoa, present
itself that they were on, or if that's going to be like maybe the currency for vault cards. It's hard to say at the moment. It also begs the question that when we kill this final boss in this DLC, do they also have a chance to drop the legendary items too? Because I mean, if we're getting it through the vault card, then what would the final boss drop? My guess is either the currency for purchasing through the vault card weapons itself, maybe entirely new weapons that are not.
Wait, so the last boss gives you currency that's not going to be enough to buy your thing. So, oh my god, this is like training the player base to just accept slop in their hearts. This is great.
Listed on the card, or nothing. Maybe it's just, you know, a boss and that's it. We don't know. Either way, we have known that the vault card system is returning, and if it ends up like the way that Borderlands 3 did the vault cards, then I think it's cool to earn extra loot, even if you're max level. That is, if natural XP feeds into the vault card. Anyways, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. Right now, I'm not too excited for the vault card after what they've shown for it, but I am really hoping it's more than what it seems. In fact, I can't remember where.
You should know that it's gonna be somehow less than it seems. Let's be completely real. It's probably gonna be less than it seems. Like the skins for the weapons are like we could already see that the skin for the 5 different skins for the weapons are just literally recolors. Okay, they're saying 5 weapon skins, and you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, what's the difference? It's slightly a different color. That's it. That's 5. You're gonna get less. You are gonna get less than you think, okay? It's gonna be great, by the way.
Have a chance to drop the legendary items too. Because I mean, cards, then I think it's cool to earn extra loot, even if you're max level. That is, if natural XP feeds into the vault card. Anyways, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. Right now, I'm not too excited for the vault card after what they've shown for it, but I am really hoping it's more than what it seems. In fact, I can't remember where, but when they first showed this trailer, I was like watching somebody's stream on Twitch. Take this with a grain of salt. I promise it happened. I don't have proof because I can't find it. But somebody from Gearbox, I think it was one of the artists. I can't remember their name though. They showed up in somebody's stream and, you know, chatted casually for a bit. And then one of the random viewers said something along the lines of like, yo, your Bounty Pack 1 DLC looks like a reskin. And then this Gearbox employee said, you really think we would do that? Question mark.
Yes, I think everyone thinks that.
That was it. Again, I can't find the source of it. I tried looking for it. I don't remember whose stream I was watching because I was watching so many BL4 streams when the game, you know, first came out. And then it doesn't help that I don't remember who the guy was. But I promise you...
Oh god, look at that. It's one of the 5 endgame bosses that are all the same actual monster, but some of them have like a little bit more spikes and some have a little bit less spikes, and one has a tail. But they're the same creature. It's great, isn't it? It's just... It's listen, quality over quantity, and when we can't get quality, we're not even gonna give quantity. That is the Gearbox way. Oh boy, I can't wait until this all goes to hell as it should, and Randy Pitchford goes on Twitter and starts yapping about how dare you, mouth breathers, not buy the DLC. It's actually even less than $10 if you really think about it hard because of inflation and tariffs. Oh my god. Borderlands 4 players are just slowly starting to understand that they're not farming the loot, they are the loot. 10 out of absolute 10. Yep, come on. That was Jolts Dude 139, 10 out of 10. Bye.